What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, and today, guys, I am here for a smaller collection update. So I don't have as much as I did in the past collection update. I had a massive one last week where I showed off like 20 different items. I've only got 5 new pieces of physical media here, but I got some good stuff. I've got 4Ks, I've got Blu-rays, I've got Steelbooks, and I've also got 2 packages to unbox as well, some subscriber mail that I got in. But look, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're not yet subscribed to the Mid-Level Media channel and you like physical media, movies, and all that good stuff, hit the subscribe button. Also, comment down below, what have you been picking up? This was a massive week for physical media, guys, so let me know what you grabbed in that comment section below. So I didn't pick up everything because there was just so much that came out this week, but let's go ahead and get into it. And the first thing that I'm going to show off actually didn't come out this week. This comes out in mid-November. I was extremely surprised to see the shipping notification for this like a couple of days ago, and it arrived today. But I got the Bone Tomahawk Blu-ray Steelbook right here. This is an RLJE Walmart exclusive, so I have no idea why I got this in so early. This is not a review copy or anything like that. Like I pre-ordered this when it was first announced, I think in July. And yeah, they shipped this a month and a half early. So I have no idea why they're shipping this early. If they just did it for me, are they doing it for everybody else? Are we getting all the Steelbooks like Psycho Gorman and all the other ones they announced? I have no idea, because I just ordered the Bone Tomahawk Steelbook because I love this movie so much. And I thought the Steelbook was awesome. So yeah, let me show this off real quick, but I love the artwork on this. Look, I like it. It's a matte finish. It's kind of a simplistic design. But I like the colors on it, and I like the orange, you know, kind of moon sun. Is that a moon or a sun behind it? Kurt Russell's in this movie. He's fantastic and everything. I've never seen a Kurt Russell movie that I haven't enjoyed on some level. You got Matthew Fox, you know, you got Patrick Wilson, who's usually great and everything as well. And the great Richard Jenkins. I love Richard Jenkins. He's great in this movie. But yeah, I'm kind of just selling you on Bone Tomahawk at this point. But if you haven't seen Bone Tomahawk, watch Bone Tomahawk. I'm pretty sure you can get the Blu-ray for super cheap. But yeah, let's show off this Steelbook. Great artwork on the cover right there. Absolutely love it. I'll go ahead and flip it and show you the stuff on the back. You got the synopsis. And you got the specs and the cast and special features and all that stuff. I wonder if this, I'm sure this doesn't have like new special features or anything, but you have a making of Bone Tomahawk, you have deleted scene, image gallery, Fantastic Fest, Q&A with director and cast. So this probably debuted at Fantastic Fest. So really cool. It's 132 minutes, so it's a pretty lengthy film, but it's totally worth it. This is a great movie. And this is directed by S. Craig Zoller. If you don't know who that is, he did the movie Brawl in Cell Block 99, which I love, with Vince Vaughn, and he also did Dragged Across Concrete with Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn from, I think, 2018. I really liked that film. I didn't love it. I thought it had some pacing issues to it. It took a little bit to get that movie ramping up, but once it did, like, it just took off. Like, that Jennifer Carpenter scene in the bank, like, that was just mind-blowing to me, and everything after that is just fantastic. But S. Craig Zoller is a great director. I'm definitely interested in what he's going to do next, because he hasn't done a movie in 5 years. But yeah, great director. And let me take this card off here. It's not a J card, but just a card that kind of goes on the back. But I already took the plastic off because I did like a Tik Tok unboxing earlier today. And then you got an image on the back of, I think, Patrick Wilson kind of walking off into the mountains. But great artwork. I love the design of this Steelbook. I really do. I didn't like all of the RLJE Blu-ray Steelbooks, Walmart exclusives, but I like this one a lot. And then you open it up and you do get a DVD in here. So you get the DVD and the Blu-ray. Looks like it has the exact same disc art. So right there you got the Blu-ray, and pop this out and you got the DVD as well. So you get both the DVD and the Blu-ray. You can't beat that. And then you got some, you know, interior artwork, which is very cool. It's just a scene from the movie, but I think it's cool. But yeah, Bone Tomahawk, guys, if you want this, get on the Walmart website and pre-order it, because it is available right now. And they might just ship it to you again a month and a half early. I don't know. Did I just get lucky? Did everybody else get theirs? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, so this movie, I don't love this movie. I don't love this franchise, but I watched the first one on 4K last year, and it looked amazing. It just looked amazing. It was one of the best 4Ks of 2022. So I had to get the sequel I still know what you did last summer. And I don't hate this movie. Like, I remember enjoying it for what it was, but I don't know. I gained a new appreciation for the original I Know What You Did Last Summer last year when I watched it on 4K. I think it's good. It's just not, when I was growing up, I thought of like the, you know, the knockoff Scream movies, that all the movies that kind of ripped off Scream after Scream came out in 1996. That was not one of my favorites. I loved Urban Legend. I loved Valentine. All the Jamie Blank directed slasher films. But I kind of always looked down on I Still Know What You Did Last Summer and I Know What You Did Last Summer and all those movies as kind of lesser than. But I don't know. I really liked the first one when I watched it last year. So I'm excited to jump into the sequel. I got this on 4K. And yeah, Sony did this. I'm sure it's going to look great. I can't wait to watch this. It has that tropical setting. So I think it's going to look really good. And yeah, you know, notoriously it has Jack Black as a Rasta guy, so I'm curious to check that out again as well. But, you know, cool cover. I think it's just the original poster, but it is the 25th anniversary of I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. So yeah, very cool. And of course, you know, Freddie Prinze returned, Jennifer Love Hewitt returned, so it's still got that you know, original cast in here. You got Brandy joining them, which Brandy was the it girl back in the 90s, late 90s. So, and you do have a new audio commentary here as well. Like, Sony likes adding in some new stuff into their releases. They did a new audio commentary with Matilda, but you have a commentary with director Danny Cannon here. And then you have He Still Knows What You Did, an interview with Muse Watson. I don't know if that's new or not, but both of those are on the 4K disc. And then on the Blu-ray disc, you have Making a Featurette, music video, How Do I Deal, performed by Jennifer Love Hewitt. Oh my God, you get a music video with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Holy crap. All I want to know is, does she say, "What are you waiting for" again in this movie? Because that was kind of a thing with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Does she say it again? I'll definitely be waiting for it. And yeah, you got Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos on this release. I cannot wait to watch this, guys. I am very excited to watch I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And let me take this out of the slipcover. And we'll take off this plastic. And I'll show you guys what's on the inside. Looks like you get a 4K and a Blu-ray. So it's nice that Sony's still giving you both. Not a lot of the studios still are. And yeah, you got, look, I like how they have different, you know, I think this is the original poster. This is new artwork from Sony right here. So I like how they do different stuff. They did that with the first one last year as well. Let me go ahead and put that in. Let me take this out. You do get a digital code in here as well. And you got the movie on Blu-ray and you got it on 4K. And they got disc art. They got freaking disc art on both of them. That's freaking awesome. I love it. And yeah, no reversible cover. I didn't expect there to be. But yeah, I am, like I said, I'm excited to watch this. I thought the first one looked great on 4K last year. Like, Sony did such a great job. They always do a good job. But thought it looked great. So cannot wait to watch it. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer on 4K. I got all the rest of these are 4Ks, guys. I got Natural Born Killers on 4K from Shout Factory. This is the Shout Select title, number 147 in the Shout Select line. I'm pretty sure this is new to Shout Select. I don't think they did Natural Born Killers before. But of course, this is an Oliver Stone film, and I had not seen this movie. I'm sure I'm going to get roasted in the comment section, but I have not seen Natural Born Killers, so I'm excited to watch this for the first time. I do plan to do a standalone review for this movie. It may be the only review I do this week, but I do plan to review Natural Born Killers. This is a new 2023 4K scan of the original camera negative. And you got new interviews on here as well. New interview with co-editor Hank Corwin. New interview with producer Clayton Townsend. And you got a disc 3 here with all kinds of other interviews and audio commentaries and stuff as well. 6 deleted scenes. So yeah, this thing is jam-packed with special features. And I'll show you the top right there. You got the synopsis, and I'll zoom in on all the special features. You got the casting lists and all that cool stuff. The specs down below. And yeah, I've heard from people that this looks amazing. People that already got it in early, that ordered it from Shout Factory, and they said it looks amazing. So I'm excited to watch this movie for the first time in 4K. Great cast: Woody Harrelson, Robert Downey Jr., Juliette Lewis, Tommy Lee Jones. Jeez, that is a who's who stellar cast, without a doubt. So yeah, Natural Born Killers. I'll show you the front and back of the actual case. And oh my God, as soon as of course, it's Scream Factory that it couldn't even bother to put the disc in correctly. The disc fell out immediately. This is the Blu-ray theatrical cut. So I wonder if that's what the third disc is. I think it is. Disc 3 is the Blu-ray theatrical cut And this one, 4K UHD, is the director's cut. So they did the director's cut in 4K, and they just had the Blu-ray of the theatrical cut. And it's a new 4K scan of the Blu-ray for the director's cut as well. So there we go. We figured it out. But you have the 4K disc right there of the director's cut. You have some really cool disc art here. I like the disc art. Blu-ray director's cut, and you also have the theatrical Blu-ray cut. So let me know if you're happy about that. You know, we just saw The Exorcist do both cuts on 4K. I kind of think that that needs to be the standard going forward because people have different preferences of what cuts they like the most. Maybe, you know, the director's cut is the one that everybody likes and nobody really cares for the theatrical cut. I don't really know about this film in particular, but it just feels like we should have both cuts by this point. It is 2023. We've been doing 4K for quite a long time. You guys are charging a lot for these releases. I think this was $32.99. And this is just a standard case. I didn't get the steel book. I think you guys need to start doing both cuts on 4K. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I know it would be more costly, but I think it would make the customers, the consumers, the people that make you who you are, Shout Factory, a little bit happier. But yeah, definitely a cool release. I'm excited to watch that one. Like I said, I am going to try to do a standalone review for it. I also got My Bloody Valentine on 4K because, look, I just try to pick up all the Scream Factory 4Ks. I wasn't particularly excited to watch this movie. I've seen this once, like maybe 20 years ago now. I remember it being very forgettable. I like the remake. I've seen that recently. But it's been a long time since I've seen the original. So I am kind of excited to revisit it, though. Not really like in September. I would like to revisit this in February. But for some reason, they put it out in September. What is the reasoning there? But you have the original theatrical poster as the cover. I do dig that. And yeah, I just like picking up the Scream Factories with the slipcover. I've got, you know, most of them in the collection. Looks like this thing is jam-packed with special features. Now, this released before from Scream Factory, so I doubt there's anything new, but this again is a 3-disc set, and I think this was $32.99 as well. New 4K restoration in Dolby Vision, audio commentary with director George Makhala. I can't even pronounce that. New 4K scan on the Blu-ray, and but it looks like both the 4K and the Blu-ray are both the uncut versions, and this is the same as Natural Born Killers. The theatrical cut is on disc 3. As a Blu-ray. So, and then you got a bunch of new special features. My Bloody Valentine 35th anniversary cast reunion panel at the Bay of Blood convention in Florida. So yeah, I think that was in 2016. That's probably when they did the Blu-ray for My Bloody Valentine. I don't think that any of these special features are new. I think they're all archival special features from the previous Scream Factory release. And yeah, again, I'll show you all that stuff. I forget what I show you all and what I didn't, so I'm going to do this again. Casting lists, specs, all that stuff, guys. These videos are always very unorganized. I apologize. But let me take the plastic off of this and show off this case. I just wish that they would do, because I'm sure this doesn't have reversible cover art. I talked about this so many times, but I just wish they would do reversible cover art and have their like old, newly commissioned artwork from the previous Blu-ray releases. I just think that would be cool. And it would be a nice gesture, you know, Scream Factory. And let me know if you picked up the bundle from the Scream Factory website with the heart-shaped box. Let me know if you picked that up and what the quality of that is. Oh my God, guys, I am pissed right now. Are you kidding me? My 4K case is broke. This is ridiculous. It's what I get from ordering for Amazon, but I feel like it would have came this way though if it came from Scream Factory as well. But yeah, that sucks. I kind of, it's just the case, you know. I can replace the case at some point, but yeah, but let me open it up, and this thing is all banged to crap. This thing's like almost freaking cut in half. Everything's falling apart. The discs are flying out as soon as I open it. I just think that they need to figure out a different way to, you know, put these discs in, because I think these little like flippers on the inside, I just don't think they always work. But yeah, I can't even get this in. The 4K is like flying all over the place. Let me check and see if it's scratched. But you have the 4K disc right here, and then you flip this over. You got the Blu-ray uncut version, and then you got the Blu-ray, the theatrical cut. So you guys are just seeing me get pissed right here because I pay good money for this crap and it's all busted up. It's like, I'm sure that they saw this before they shipped it and they just did it anyway. Because this is just a lot of shit. I mean, look, this whole case is getting ready to be torn in half. Jesus Christ. I'm leaving that in. I'm not even editing that out. You guys are going to see the frustration. This video is taking a turn right now. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to... I might return this, to be honest. I should. I should just return this because Amazon, it's pretty easy to return stuff from to Amazon. So don't expect a review for this anytime soon because I'm probably going to return this. It's crap. My discs are falling everywhere. I can't even get this crap back in here. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm like Miles Teller and Whiplash over here. I'm upset. All right, look, let me not be upset anymore because I got this amazing Ghostbusters Steelbook, and thank God for Sony. They are my hero for doing this, putting this Steelbook back in stock, because back when this came out, I remember it was like, I think it was like $45 or $50 at Best Buy. I wasn't buying stuff like that back 6 years ago. I just wasn't. So I didn't get this, and I never picked up the 4Ks. And then they did that box set release that I wanted to get, and I should have jumped on it, but I figured it would be there a couple of months after it came out, and maybe it would go down in price. The big trap set that came out. I did not anticipate it would sell out so quickly, so I never picked that up. So I've just been going without Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on 4K for the longest time, but I finally had them both in my collection. I didn't want to pick up those standard 4Ks because I hated the artwork on them. I didn't want them in my collection, but this is great. This is just simple, the Ghost with the 2 and the 1. I love both these films so much. I love the first one, but I love the second one almost just as much. I know some people say it's so much worse or it's so inferior to the first one, but I disagree. I think the second one is just as good as the first one. But let me take this out of the plastic because I'm probably going to try to watch these things pretty soon because I want to see both these movies in 4K. And I don't even own the second Ghostbusters. So this is the first time. I've got a steelbook for the first one. This is the first time I had Ghostbusters 2 on physical media since I had it on like DVD or VHS back in the day. But this is such a beautiful steelbook. Look at this. You got Ghostbusters right there. Let me flip it around. And I don't think this has, I'm still sore because this doesn't, I don't think this has all the special features that Ghostbusters 2 had in that trap set. I could be wrong. Maybe it does. I'm seeing some deleted scenes for Ghostbusters 2. But let me know in the comment section if it's supposed to have all the new features that the trap set included, because I'm not exactly sure. 30th anniversary filmmaker commentary for Ghostbusters 2. I don't know. Maybe it does. I just have to look into it a little bit further, but I'll show you the back right there. I was just assuming this was the same steelbook that came out, you know, back in 2020, 2021, whenever it came out. But let me take this off. This is gorgeous. I love it. I love the way it feels. I love the way it looks. I just think it's perfect. And I'm so happy that they reissued this. And I've got it back in the collection. Like, Sony is just awesome. I love Sony. One of my favorite studios. And you got them all on the back right there. That is just perfect. It's perfect. I love it. Nice matte finish. It just feels nice. It feels really nice. Let me open this up. And I got a hole in my digital code. Look, I'm going to give away this digital code. Why not? I'm going to give it away. If you want Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on 4K digitally, here you go. There you go, guys. There's the code. And then you got the 2 discs on the inside, so very cool. I love it. I love it. I'm excited to watch these movies. Now, hold on a second. I didn't realize this, but these are stacked discs, which I don't always love, but Sony, they have this in their rights. You know, it doesn't feel like they're touching. It has depth to it. But you have the special features for part 1, and then you take out part 2. Ooh, I like that. There you go. So you got, this is a 4-disc set. Very cool. Now, this was about $40. I think it was $41 actually, but totally worth it to have these movies on 4K in my collection now with a nice, cool steelbook set. No interior artwork, but that's fine. I like the simplicity of it. I like the red. I just think this is awesome. I am so happy to have Ghostbusters 4K in the collection. That definitely made me more happy after that BS with My Bloody Valentine. I'm so freaking pissed right now. It's not even funny. But all right, let me get into this stuff that Ryan Nar sent me. He sent me 2 packages. Let me unbox this. Ryan Nar, this video is already running way longer than I wanted it to because I talk way too much. I'm sorry, guys. It's like in my regular life, I don't talk at all, but when I get on camera with you all and I'm just in here talking about movies and physical media, it's like I can just go all day. I don't know what it is. And sometimes I just don't even make any sense, but I still go. But okay, let me see what you sent me, Ryan. I feel like I see a couple movies I don't have in the collection. Sometimes Ryan sends me stuff I already have. But Mile 22, I don't believe I had this. I actually did want to see this movie. Is this directed by Peter Berg? Yeah, usually when Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg hook up and make movies, they're actually pretty decent. I think Patriots Day is really good. Deepwater Horizon and Lone Survivor are all really good movies, but I never saw this one, so thank you. And you also sent me Interstellar on 4K. I do have Interstellar on 4K, so maybe I'll have to do a giveaway at some point of this copy since I already have it on 4K. I wish you had the slipcover though, because I do not have that. I also got The Best Man Holiday on DVD. I haven't seen this movie, but sure, I may watch it at some point. Looks like it has a pretty good cast of people in it. You got Taye Diggs. I like Taye Diggs. And who's that other girl? Nia Long. Nia Long is a legend. She's a legend, so I'm happy to have that. We got Skyscraper on DVD. I don't think I might have this in the collection, but I'm not sure. I might have it on 4K. I'm not sure. But okay, thank you, Ron. That was a pretty good little pack right there. I was excited for Mile 22, and I wish I never bought Interstellar on 4K. You were going to send it to me. I wish I would have known that like 3 years ago. All right, so we're opening up the next package. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I like to film myself suffering while I open this stuff up. Okay, this is a bigger package. I'm already seeing a movie I have though. So let's see. We got The Patriots. Look, I had this on Blu-ray. I need to get it on 4K though. So I wish this was 4K, but I freaking love The Patriot. I don't care what anybody says. I like it better than Braveheart. I think it's Mel Gibson's best war movie. I freaking love this movie. I think it's awesome. I know Roland Emmerich directed it, and he doesn't have the best filmography, but this is my favorite Roland Emmerich movie, no doubt. I love The Patriot. I think it's so good. Heath Ledger's in it. He's amazing as well. You got The 5 Heartbeats. Don't know too much about that one, but thank you. That's on Blu-ray. Oh my goodness, we got the Beavis and Butthead, the Mike Judge collection. I have no idea what this is, but cool. We got some Beavis and Butthead. Always good to have Beavis and Butthead. Oh, I don't have this, and it's still in the plastic. Sully. I've thought about picking this up numerous times, so I am happy to have this in the collection. I watched this. I think I rented it way back in the day, and I actually thought it was pretty good. So yeah, Sully on Blu-ray. Thank you. We got The Haunted World. Rob Zombie presents The Haunted World of El Superbeasto. I think I've heard of this, but I haven't seen it, so thank you for sending that to me. And we got some Land Before Time. I think you've sent me Land Before Time before. What is this? Journey to Big Water and The Time of the Great Giving. So I don't think I've seen these. I think I've only seen the first Land Before Time. I remember watching that a lot when I was a kid. And then we got Game of Thrones Conquest and Rebellion. Not sure what that is. It looks like anime or something. I haven't even heard of that. And then we got Transamerica. Which I think I've heard of, but I have not seen this movie. It looks like it has some stars in it, some notable people. So yeah, thank you, on DVD. So look, there's some good stuff in there. I'm excited about Mile 22 and Sully, adding those to the collection. So thank you so much, Ryan Nar, for sending me that stuff. And thank you all so much for watching this video. I got upset there for a second. I may or may not leave that part in. I probably will just leave it in. My Bloody Valentine. It just irks me, guys. You spend all this money on this stuff and they send you these broken ass cases. Maybe it got broken in the mail. Who knows? But I just have the feeling that it didn't. It was already broke when they send it. But thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos, and I'll see you next time.